Cornhole Nation, we're only one day away from the 2019 ACL Bag Brawl. We'll be flying out later today to Maricopa, Arizona for this incredible third national of the ACL season. We're going to have hometown player and ACL pro Bill Hadley on the show this week. He's going to chat up all about the excitement coming up for this weekend. This is the ACL. Yes, Baggin' Bill Hadley is going to be on the show with us this week here on the ACL Throwdown. Being from Arizona, he's going to kind of hype up what it's like to have a national in his backyard and also talk about the pressures associated with defending that home turf, kind of like the Midwest and Great Lakes conferences had to do at the 2019 ACL Cornhole Mania. So stay tuned for my conversation with Bill. But first, it is my hashtag Trey's Takes. And with a national only one day away, it's really important. Let's hype up. Let's focus on some of the things to keep in mind. If you're a player heading down to compete in the 2019 ACL Bag Brawl, but also if you are a spectator wanting to know how to tune in to the different coverages of this third national of the ACL season. First, for players, some things to keep in mind. Make sure when you show up to an event, you get there at least 1 hour beforehand. You check in with the directors, whether or not you get a text message or you walk up to the director's table. We will make an announcement of how you can check in, but make sure you are there to check in to each event that you are playing in at least 1 hour before it starts. If you're a walk-up, you haven't registered yet, make sure you get there Friday. You register for the events that you want to play in. Again, an hour before you get there. That's so important to make sure that you keep your spot. So make sure you do those things. You get plugged in, you get signed up, you get registered early. Throw your butt off, do the best that you can. It's going to be a great weekend. Again, make sure you go into your player profile. That's app.iplayacl.com. Make sure you have your cell phone number in your player profile. That's how we're going to call out matches to make sure that you can report where you need to the day of the tournament. Now, if you're at home, if you're bummed you can't make it to this bag brawl, of course, there's still going to be ways that you can get plugged in and tune in. We are going to be bringing you live streaming coverage all weekend long. Starting on Friday, we'll have live coverage on our Facebook page. That's just American Cornhole League on Facebook or facebook.com/IPlayCornhole. You can check us out there and watch us on Friday. And then Saturday and Sunday we'll transition to our ACL Digital Network. You can go to watch.iplayacl.com. Right on the home page, we're going to be bringing you guys live streaming coverage of our digital network, of our ACL Bag Brawl on the digital network. So make sure you tune into that. You can check us out there, interact with us there. We'll be giving away some bags. We'll be giving away some other things, running some contests. So that digital network is going to be a really great opportunity for you guys to watch some of the best cornhole players in the country. And then, of course, we're going to have our ESPN 3 broadcasts. So we'll have 2 of those. First on Friday night, 7 p.m. Pacific time. So that's local time. And then 8 p.m. on Saturday Pacific time. Both of those are going to be on a absolutely sick broadcast court. It's going to be out by the pool. It's going to have a great setting, a great atmosphere, so make sure you check that out. And then, of course, the Saturday broadcast will replay on Monday night. I think it's 8 p.m. Eastern time on ESPN2, so make sure you check that out. All of these different dates, times, schedules, digital network schedules are posted on our Facebook page, our social media pages, as well as our website. So you can go to iplayacl.com. You can check out all that information that I'm just going over here. It is going to be an incredible weekend. Make sure you keep up with us. We'll be bringing you coverage all weekend long. We wish you were here. If you're not here, if you are coming, I can't wait to see you there. It's going to be a blast. I'm going to get to my conversation with ACL Pro Bill Hadley. He is going to talk all about having a national in his backyard, what's it like defending his home turf, and in general, the success that he and ACL Pro partner Doug Zaft have had so far this season. Let's chat with Bill.
ACL Pro bagging Bill Hadley calling in all the way from Arizona. He is warming it up for us. It is getting hot in Arizona, Bill. I've been watching that weather. Temperatures are starting to creep up there a little bit, so I know you're turning the heat up for us as we get ready to come out there. And in Arizona, it's going to be a great venue, the Harrah's Casino out there. Bill, thank you so much for coming on the show this week, and let's jump right into it. A national, an hour from your house, surrounded by the players you play weekly and regional tournaments with. What is it like to have a national so close to home?
Well, thanks for having me, Trey. I appreciate it. I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be great. Like you said, to have a national out here and have all the Arizona players there that I see on a weekly basis, I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, a great venue, and a lot of West Coast players will come out. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, and it's really an opportunity for the West to really showcase that talent. I know there's going to be some California players coming out, making the trip. They're going to be coming out there to represent, and obviously right there in AZ, I know a lot of you are going to be coming out in waves. So, and one of those people is going to be your partner, Doug Zaft. I had Doug on the show about a month and a half ago, and so tell me a little bit about that partnership between you and Doug. What makes that chemistry so good? What makes that team work so well together?
Yeah, Doug's a great player. I think we gel together good. Just I don't know. It's just I think he's a very by the numbers guy. So he's plays the percentages, and I, on the other hand, don't always. So I think it makes a good pair for us. Because then we pretty much let each other play our own game, and then it works out well. Sometimes he keeps me in line and calms me down a little bit so I don't go, get too crazy on the shot. And then on the other hand, sometimes it's good he encourages me to go for the big shot too. So it's been a great partnership, and we've really been playing well in the last year.
Yeah, and I know Doug used to be an athlete himself. I think he was a big swimmer, and so yeah. I got to ask, who's the more competitive one? I mean, I know that Doug comes in with a lot of competitive edge, but I'm not seeing you being too quiet and reserved over there. I know you like to get into it a little bit. So who's the more competitive one?
Oh boy, I don't know. I know I hate to lose, so. Yeah, I don't know. We both show it in different ways too, so it's hard to say who's more competitive.
Yeah, absolutely. And so, and I've really seen you guys come into your own this season. I mentioned to you before the call, I said, I remember seeing you guys back in 2017. I had seen you guys make the trips and do the traveling. And even bleeding over a little bit into 2018, I got a chance to see you guys compete. And at the time, you were good players. I wouldn't say that you were great players really at that top level, but I've really seen that transition to come into that pro level, that elite level over really the past year. What's been the key for you as an individual or as you and Doug to be able to make that jump into that top tier of cornhole talent?
Yes, I agree. I think we're closing that gap. You know, in 2017 when we went out for that first Cubs, it was an eye opener for us. We didn't do well. We didn't play well. We didn't compete well, and he really helped me a lot in, you know, showing that, you know, we're not that far off. And now I'm starting to realize that there's still a gap there, but we're definitely closing that gap. We're playing competitively. We're playing a lot of top teams, and the West in general is closing that gap. I think the West has a lot of great players, and I think we're getting a lot closer to them top level guys.
And I certainly agree. And one thing that I think I've seen you benefit from specifically with your throw, I think the transition to bags across the country becoming more slick side favorites. I think you've particularly benefited from that, and I think Doug has as well. And so I think that's been one key that I've seen. You've been able to dominate on that slick side. And I talked to Todd Kosicki, West Conference director, and he said, you know, Doug and Bill, they're not letting anybody win. I mean, come on, Bill, you gotta let some people win every now and then.
Yeah, locally we're getting some of them looks, you know, but you know, we still work on, you know, playing together, and we'll mix it up here a little bit. Now just, you know, getting towards the end of the season where we'll, you know, the big ones we're going to play together, and then a lot of the smaller ones we'll start jumping around a little bit. But yeah, we really have gelled well. Especially the last couple of months, we've really been playing well together.
Yeah, and so that, you know, that rolls it right into it. You know, looking forward the rest of the year, and you know, we obviously had this national in Arizona in your backyard, but then we still got another national, a chance to get into that ACL Pro Invitational, and then of course it all culminates to the 2019 ACL Championship. So whether it be as an individual, as a team, what is Bill Hadley looking to accomplish the rest of the way?
I think just to keep improving and keep having confidence that I can play at this level is the main thing. I love the game. I love playing. I've met, well, you know the family, so it's had a bunch of awesome guys. So yeah, I think I'm just looking to keep being competitive and being able to compete with these guys. And the more and more I've been doing it, the more and more I believe that I deserve to be there and can compete with them.
And I know you will be a force to be reckoned with the rest of the season. ACL Pro Bill Hadley. Bill, thank you so much for coming on the show this week. Good luck not only in Arizona as the talent comes to you this time, but of course the rest of the season and at those ACL championships to end the year.
Right. Okay, Trey, thank you very much for having me. I appreciate it, and yes, I look forward to everyone coming out to Arizona. I hope it's nice and hot for everyone.
Don't wish too much of it on us, Bill. Don't wish it too much on it. Thanks, Bill.
Bill Hadley, thank you, sir, for chatting up this incredible event for this weekend. He's fired up. I'm fired up. You should be fired up for the biggest ACL national to ever hit the state of Arizona, or biggest tournament ever to hit the state of Arizona. It is going to be a blast. Like I said, make sure you tune in all weekend long on the ACL Digital Network. We'll have streams on our Facebook page, American Cornhole League, as well as on our digital network. If you check out our Facebook page, as well as our website, we'll have information for you on where to watch each of the streams. For those digital network streams, we're going to be on watch.iplayacl.com. And then, of course, you're going to want to tune in to our ESPN3 broadcast, both Friday night and Saturday night. That's 7 p.m. and 8 p.m. Pacific time, respectively. And then, of course, that's going to re-air on Monday following this national. So it's going to be incredible coverage. You don't want to miss it, so make sure to check those out. That's all the time that we got this week. I think I got to go catch a plane here in a few minutes. For the American Cornhole League, this is Trey Ryder. We'll see you guys in Arizona.